Grandma DC here, and welcome to my channel. You know, it occurred to me that I have a lot of new viewers lately since I've been doing the carnivore diet, which is, as my son calls it, the newest fad diet. It's been raining here. I'm kind of choked up. Memento. Okay. And I am Grandma DC. Quick synopsis. I'm widowed. I've lived alone for almost 20 years. A series of unfortunate events, just like everybody else has in their lives, led me to have a house that was falling apart. I had to work taking care of developmentally challenged adults for 12 years. You know, we all have money problems in the United States. It has been a long trek trying to get the house to hold together and not completely fall apart. And has the YouTube channel made me money to do that? No. But that's okay. I have managed through borrowing and now finding Jennifer to help me to pull the house back together. I now have hot water, cold water. The roof is good. We're getting the floors fixed where they broke, all the water pipes broke. You notice in my old videos, I hauled water for several years, had no water in the house at all, and then I just got cold water, and it's been like a journey that I have vlogged. It must be interesting to go back and look at it, as well as my weight going up and down and up and down and more up and up and up, more up than down, as it is for most of us. I mean, seriously. I need glasses. I just realized the world is blurry. Oh, I saw a commercial date, so they have contacts now that you can see near and far. I can't wear contacts. I have dry eyes. Oh well. Good luck for someone else. So, I have vlogged my weight loss gain journey. And I vlogged my pets, my animals, my house. It's just been vlogging a life. And now it's the carnivore diet. I realized I needed to upload a midweek video. And I had been doing little snips and pieces going along on this journey, which is why I said the floor we got patched here in the kitchen. Then we found out the toilets are broke. So break out the credit card, right? As much as I hated to. And because I almost got it paid off. And I bought another toilet because the one in the master bedroom broke. My son's moving out. I wanted to get it fixed. You know. I finally have a dishwasher. I'm back to, and I have a washer and dryer in the pantry. Everything's working. I have hot water now. And it has taken me a while to adjust to being normal. What most of us would consider normal. Of course, I'm never going to be normal, am I? I just realized my grandkids would have went, Grandma, you're not normal. You'll never be normal. Well, I'm trying. And, you know, it just struck me that it was a beautiful, wet, damp, gray morning. I like all days, as long as I wake up. It's a good day. I thought, gee whiz, today's the day I need to do a catch-up vlog. Welcome my viewers, new viewers that may not, want to go back through all the dross in the past. And to thank all of my viewers that have stayed with me through this journey. The ones that have, I had an anonymous viewer. I did have an anonymous viewer sometime in the past that sent me quite a bit of money around Christmas, and that I think was the single biggest boost I had to getting the house started and the water to be fixed. And I have had some beautiful people along the way. Which is interesting because when I started my YouTube channel, all my family was like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You know, they'll come in, they'll kill you. I was like, oh good, then it'll be over. And no one came to kill me or anything. So I guess I got lucky. So far, so good. I believe in the inherent goodness of people and the generosity, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful journey. Sounds like I'm stopping vlogging, doesn't it now? I'm not. I'm just thanking everyone. I do have a PayPal donation site on my homepage in the front, little tiny one down in the corner. I need to start a Patreon to help because it is getting sticky. As it does with all of us, you know. I just don't know how to do it because I'm not real computer savvy. That's also another thing. It took me almost a year. I've had people ask me, how do you start YouTube channels? And I was like, it took me almost a year just to learn how to use a camera, how to learn how to use the computer, how to learn how to put the films together, how to upload, and then working with AdSense to figure out how to get all that done. Boy, that was a nightmare. So I just watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to. And that's one of my go-to things now is when people ask me, well, how do you butcher a pig? How do you make lard? How do you make bacon? How do you do things, you know? And if I don't know, I'm like, well, let's watch a YouTube channel. So I appreciate all the DIY and how-to people. I'm not a very good DIY person or how-to. It's the truth. You know, I muddle through like everyone muddles through. So today we're going to talk about the carnivore diet now that you've caught up on my boring life. And we'll be putting together some of the snippets that I've been, you know, I hate doing that because it takes so much longer to try to put snippets in a coherent thing, but some of them are kind of funny. And I don't want to leave them out. Because life is funny, at least my life. And I finally managed, when I was getting the toilet, to get some tiles. And so Jennifer and I are going to put some cheap tiles in the bathroom after her husband reseats the one toilet, and then we get the other toilet replaced. So that way, it's just one more step to normalcy. Yay! In the meantime, I wanted to talk about discouragement. Because I get a lot of questions about how do you stop from being discouraged on the carnivore diet? Because we all go up and down, and that's another thing about don't weigh every day. I actually tried that this week. I may do it another week, maybe in a week or so. I'll just weigh every day and show you how your weight can go up and down by 5 pounds at least. Mine can. In a day, in a 24-hour period. I've seen my weight go up and down 5 pounds. I know that sounds crazy, but it's just swelling because I have arthritis and sacroiliitis and all this stuff. And yesterday I had, when it started raining, I had a horrible back pain again and hip pain, even though I'm on the carnivore diet, so it doesn't cure it. I had done quite a bit of work with Jennifer because we had been, you know, working on the floor and everything. She did all the work, but hey, I'm old and I just did some help and then boom, back down, you know. So yesterday was a day of ibuprofen and everything. It could have been the weather. I don't know if there was like low pressure or high pressure or something when it was raining, and it was just a tough day for pain. Anyway, today's better. Got a good night's rest. Sleep helps a lot on this diet. I highly recommend as much sleep as you can do. Don't recommend exercise. But I do get a lot done. I feel like cleaning. I feel like feeding the animals. Excuse me. I guess it's time for a hug. Someone was asking for a hug. Did you want a hug? Can I have a hug? No hugs today? Oh, okay. There's my hug. It's always time for hugs. You interrupted me and I forgot what I was talking about. It must have been a lie. Alright. Discouraged. How do you keep from being discouraged? It's tough. I don't know that you actually can prevent. You are going to get discouraged. We all do. Part of me is like, you've been fat your whole life. All your life. And I'm watching all these new studies. Jason Fung, if I remember, I want to link one of his newest videos down below. I guess that's okay. Is that okay? He's a doctor. And he really has some interesting studies about, it's not about calories in, calories out, it's about insulin control. And I think that is possibly true. I hope it's true. Because that's what carnivore diet's all about, really, is controlling your insulin level so it doesn't rise and you store fat. I have been trying not to do things to up my insulin. However, I'm not perfect by any means. I like my stevia sweetener. I do creamers, you know, like heavy whipping cream, but I've been known to use one of the creamers from the store, you know, when I've been out and stuff. And I know they've got a little bit of sugar in them. I know they'll break your fast if you're fasting. And an interesting thing was I fasted for 2.5 days this week. Why? I got busy. I was larding, making, you know, fresh grass-fed lard. I was running around trying to get things to do the floors and Jennifer. And I just realized I wasn't hungry, because that's what you get with the carnivore diet. You lose that hunger, which is the best side effect to me. And I went through one day and I thought, wow, I got through a whole 24 hours without eating. I was drinking things, coffee and stuff, so I wasn't fasting, okay? Then I went to, let me cut all the ums out. Okay. I got busy again with the larding, again with all of that and everything, and then I dropped a jar of liquid lard that had not, it was still warm, all over my counter, and that spent an entire day trying to get the counter from being greasy. However, it is the shiniest it's ever been. Happy accident. So I went through that. Then I realized the next day it got to be evening and I hadn't eaten again. Why not wait till tomorrow? Next day, woke up late, got busy. It was 4 o'clock in the afternoon before I ate some liver with Mom. We had made some of that fresh liver and it was really good. And then I went through that evening, rest evening normal, without eating. And then the next day I thought, I'm going to weigh. I'm going to get on the scale and weigh. Even though I probably shouldn't, but hey, you know, 2.5 days of fasting, right? I'm going to be really down. I would have lost a lot of weight. Got on the scale and I gained 4 pounds. Well, so much for fasting. But Jason Fung has an interesting video on that. His theory is, even though it slows your metabolism down, you know, to eat low calorie, it is supposed to somehow up your metabolism. Don't listen to me. Watch his video. It makes sense when he says it, but when you put it into practice, but he's talking about only drinking water, like total fasting, just water. So I probably upped my insulin by drinking coffee with creamer and sweeteners and things like that, which, even though I wasn't consuming calories, caused my metabolism to slow down and start storing fat. I suppose it was soaking the lard through my skin that I was working with. My body would soak up a carb from the air and put it in storage if it could. I always said, and everyone that watches me knows, if we ever get stranded on a desert island, I'm going to be the last survivor. The only one that weighs 500 pounds when they rescue me 2 years later. What happened to the other survivors? Yeah, I ate them. I probably could live on, you know, I've said it 1,000 times, coconut hair. I'd be fine. No problem. Sand. Sand's good. Well, that being said, back to discouragement. I know I'm off the subject. So gained 4 pounds after fasting for video to get really long. Was I discouraged? You can't help but be. You can't help but be. And then it suddenly struck me, I have been doing this for over 3 months now. And yeah, I've lost, you know, almost 40 pounds. We'll just say almost, because I'm hanging around there. And I know I'll gain it back. The certainty is there. I've done this a million times. And why do I keep thinking that this time it will work? Why do I keep thinking I'll lose this weight this time and it'll stay off to the end of my day? And I'll be healthy and have lots of energy and the pain won't be there and I'll be able to actually travel and do things like, well, that takes money, so that ain't gonna happen. But you know, so then now I'm discouraged again. So it's like, how do I keep from being discouraged? Well, I think hope is an insidious thing. I hope to find a cure. I tried gastric bypass, that wasn't the cure. I hope that I will feel better and be able to get around better. And there's where I find courage. Even though it takes forever to lose a lot of weight. 150 pounds is what I need to lose. Well, 120 now. You know, if you've got over 100 pounds, over 50 pounds, over 100 pounds to lose 200 pounds, 300 pounds, it's going to take a long time. And time passes by oh so slowly. Except if you're wanting to license your car, and that 2 years rolls by fast. I just got a thing that said I got to license another car. I'm like, what? It never pays off. Why do I have to keep licensing it? It just keeps coming up over and over. Some things come fast, some things pass slow. Dieting and losing weight is a slow time passing. My best advice, I can't tell you to stay positive. I'm not a positive person. I'm actually a pessimistic optimist. You know, I expect the worst to happen and I'm never disappointed. Occasionally I'm surprised, but I'm never disappointed. Just try to keep busy. Try to find things that you like to do that don't involve food, or that do involve food. I actually enjoyed larding. I'm thinking about running a contest to give away a jar of lard. Would any of you like that? A homemade jar of grass-fed lard to give away? Would that be good? You know, I know some people are going to say, oh, FDA approved and everything, but you know it's homemade and everything, so I don't know. Would that be legal? I'm willing to do it. Let's find out. I'll have to check into that. Let me know if you would enjoy that. We'll run a contest. But I would just keep busy. I mean, even if it is busy with food, as long as you're not putting it in your mouth, you're good to go, you know. Make things, freeze them, can things, put them in the cupboard, you know, for later. If you like doing fursuits, which my granddaughter loves. Oh, she called me last night. She wants to come. We're going to work on her fursuit. You know, do that. Find a hobby. Find something to do. I'm not going to tell you to get out and take a walk. That just makes you hurt more, and you know, it's not burning 200 calories isn't going to do a darn thing when you come back and you eat something and it's right back. Everyone knows that. So yeah, there it is. That's how I keep from being discouraged about the slow weight loss, the time it's going to take. Rachel, thank you so much for the little conversation and the video or photographs you sent me. I'm so happy you and your mom are doing well. Her mother looks fantastic. She's lost a lot of weight in her face, as did I. First place I ever lose weight is always in my face and my shoulders. Yeah, but the butt is still there. And the thighs. Those will never go away. So that is something that I think I concentrate on how you feel. Do you feel better? Do you hurt less? Do you have more energy? Concentrate on that and not so much on the numbers or the time that it's going to take to lose weight. That is my best suggestion. And I am going to go play with the animals and let the chickens out, and I will post all the little snippets. I'll try to put them into some sort of coherency here at the end that we've been doing for the last few days. I love you all. Thank you so much for your letters, your cards, your thoughts and things. You go on Facebook and find me and friend me. Tell me you're my YouTube family. It's Elisekeith in Lincoln, Missouri. And I will try to friend you back, although everybody knows I'm the world's worst computer person, and every once in a while I get, you have a friend request. And I'm like, where is it on here? I can't find it. And then maybe I'll find it later. I'll work on it. If I don't get your message and I don't answer you, I'll get around to it. I'm sorry. I really apologize because I try. I really try. I love you all. Like, share, and subscribe to keep up with the insanity. If you'd like to help support Grandma on her channel and the kitties, which we are, I need to call and make an appointment to get them spayed. Yeah. Definitely. They're old enough now. Let me give you a quick care, guys. Don't be discouraged. Hang in there. Find something to do. Try not to think about it. It's my best advice. Bye-bye. Woohoo! Hello, Grandma DC, Scud, Jennifer. Jennifer is fixing the floor tile. Look at that. We picked up, she picked up, I went and did it. She picked up a bunch of tiles. We had tiles left over around here. She had tiles, she got tiles, and we are making a tile rug on that spot where everything was broke out, where the sink and stuff leaked when I had that horrible leaking years ago. I think it's going to be beautiful. Oh my goodness, it is going to be so beautiful. We get it grouted. What do you think, guys? Well, there we have it. My finished patchwork floor. And it cost nothing other than what I paid Jennifer. I'm pooped. We have been working all day on this house trying to fix things and get the floors fixed and clean up, and Jennifer brought me a whole nother cooler of fat and meat from the pig, the stuff they throw away. We on Carnivore love. And let me show you. I've got more work tonight. I think I'll take a nap and then get up and just work into the night like I did last night. But there was some of the fruits of my labor. Jars of lard. Oh yes, it's enough to last me a lifetime. Oh my goodness. Look at all this beautiful free pork and fat. I am so blessed. I haven't eaten in 3 days. I've been doing a 3-day fast so that the pain would lessen. Although today I have to admit there's a little bit of pain in my lower back. But I think it's because we've been working so much. And I have cooked off some tongue and liver that she just brought me today. And I just simply fried it with some of the fat from the pig, that grass-fed pig. And I'm going to give it a try here and see what it tastes like. This is the liver. Mmm. Tasty. That's actually good. I've never had pig tongue. My grandmother used to cook cow tongue. And, but we didn't know if pig tongue was something you could eat. And you know what? I just cut into it and I'm here to tell you, I don't know. It's pretty tough. It's too gristly. But it's worth a try though. But the liver is fantastic.